Just setting up the live broadcast. Please bear with, thank you.
Islamic Republic terrorists! IRGC terrorists! IRGC terrorists! دوستان اینجا جمع شدیم برای شاهزاده‌تون، برای رهبر ایران، برای پادشاهی ایران. بدونین اینجا سال 2025 سال 57 میگفتن کمونیستا دست نداشتن برای این انقلاب ننگینشون، این انقلاب سیاهیشون. دیدین در سال 2025 در کشور انگلیس که اینجا زندگی میکنید، سوشالیست ورکر UK عکسای خامنه‌ای ننگین رو چاپ کردن. عکسای خامنه‌ای رو دست میگیرن میگن رهبرشونه. عکس پرچم اشغالگر ایران، اون پرچم ننگین، اون پرچم که آدم پوشه، اون پرچمیه که آنبین بوده، پرچم ننگین جمهوری اسلامی رو چاپ میکنن دست میگیرن. رجه میرن در خیابان‌های انگلیس. نگاه کنید، یاد بگیرید. دوباره چپی‌ها و این خارجی‌ها دارن طرفداری میکنن از رژیم ننگین جمهوری اسلامی، رژیمی که اینا خودشون کار بردن با کودتای 57شون. همه بلند به هم بگیم مرگ بر سپاسه! مرگ بر سپاسه! مرگ بر سپاسه! We do not listen to the United Kingdom. We do not listen to the French government. We listen to the wishes of the people of Iran. Look around you. You are the people of Iran. You are all Iranians, inside and outside. And we want one thing. We want the Islamic Republic to go.
We're currently broadcasting live and direct in central London at the Iranian and Israeli protest in support of the Crown Prince of Iran. Welcome on to the channel. My name is Louis Errington. I'm an independent journalist covering protests and also events across central London. So be sure to subscribe and also hit the bell notification button so you stay notified whenever I go live or upload a new video. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy this live broadcast. YouTube, Louis Errington. Yeah.
Do you want to record it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let's see in a bit.
عزیزان میهم پرست، رأس ساعت 5 شاهزاده شاهنشاه ایران سخنرانی دارم. رأس ساعت 5 شاهنشاه ایران سخنرانی دارن. از همینجا صدای کینگ رضا پهلوی ستون‌های این پارلمان رو بلرزونه. زنده جاوید باد سلطنت پهلوی،
زنده و جاوید باد سلسله پهلوی. این شعار ملی، این شعار ملی، این شعار ملی، این شعار ملی. زنده و جاوید باد ما جمهوری نمیخوام جستیس فور ایران. خب دوستان همونی خسته هستن یه دوتا موزیک اول گوش بدید یکم رویه بگیرید و یه استراحت کوچیک بکنید و دوباره شروع کنید. دوستان بیان تبل شروع کنید. دوستانی که تبل دادن شاهنشاه سخنرانی شروع شده از الان لطفاً بیاید جلو تا شعار بدید. سپاس از همگی. جستیس فور ایران. جواب کی رضا پهلوی. جستیس فور ایران. سیدای فور ایران. دموکراسی فور ایران. دموکراسی فور ایران. جستیس فور ایران. فریدم فور ایران.
سعید آمدی؟
فقط بگین جاوید شاه داریوش رضا شاه کوروش داریوش رضا شاه کوروش داریوش رضا شاه کوروش داریوش رضا شاه کوروش داریوش رضا شاه رضا شاه رضا شاه رضا شاه شاهنشاه 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 رضا شاه جاوید 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 شاه بریم تا خون کفن نشود. حاضرین؟ حاضر؟ تا خون کفن نشود تا خون کفن نشود تا خون کفن نشود جاوید شاه این از شعار ملی دموکراسی فور ایران مونارکی فور ایران دموکراسی فور ایران مونارکی فور ایران دموکراسی فور ایران monarchy for Iran democracy for Iran monarchy for Iran alternative for Iran alternative for Iran monarchy for Iran monarchy for Iran alternative for Iran alternative for Iran freedom for Iran freedom for Iran freedom for Iran freedom for Iran alternative for Iran alternative for Iran alternative for Iran freedom for Iran freedom for Iran justice for Iran justice for Iran justice for Iran democracy for Iran democracy for Iran ما جمهوری نمیخواد ما جمهوری نمیخواد ما جمهوری نمیخواد زنده و جاوید باد زنده و جاوید باد زنده و جاوید باد زنده و جاوید باد ما جمهوری نمیخواد ما جمهوری نمیخواد زنده و جاوید باد زنده و جاوید باد شاه میاد به خونه شاه میاد به خونه Democracy for Iran! Democracy for Iran! Alternative for Iran! Alternative for Iran! Alternative for Iran! Monarchy for Iran! Monarchy for Iran! Democracy for Iran! Democracy for Iran! Justice for Iran! Justice for Iran! Justice for Iran! Alternative for Iran! Alternative for Iran! Monarchy for Iran! Justice for Iran! Justice for Iran! خدای هر ایرانی! 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 ما جمهوری نمیخواد! ما جمهوری نمیخواد! قبله و نافذی ها! زنده و جاوید با! این اشعار ملی! این اشعار ملی! این اشعار ملی! این اشعار
Hi Ash. Where's James? Is he here?
He was being harassed by police.
He's just been arrested.
He was being harassed. Yeah, they took his details now.
Where is he now?
He's got an Indian flag and Israeli flag. So look at
And pride flag as well.
yeah.
Nice.
Look at one Indian flag.
Everything all right? Do you want to go there?
Yeah, that guy's got his flag, so he knows it. Church of England. That man has his pole and flag.
Why they take his flag?
I don't know. He's somewhere around here, so he's asking where his James.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So you're there? Do you want to go there with the Israeli flag?
I was.
See if someone runs off with it.
No, I went all. No, these guys are like disabled. They can't run.
Let's go over there. Let's go over there with this, mate.
These guys can't run.
Let's head over. Come on.
They can't run. They're disabled. It's gonna happen.
I like James.
Yeah, but in North here,
No.
try and get people arrested already.
Huh?
You try and get people arrested already.
Really?
Indeed, indeed. Alright.
He has his pride flag with him.
I know, yeah, but just see. You can go in and base hang around in case
I'll hang around here.
There's Palestines in there.
So this is a counter, basically.
Not really, no, this was the planned one.
Yeah. Fair enough.
For now. Who arrived, guys?
I arrived.
Late
Big up
as
everyone in the
always.
chat. No, I'll see you for half an hour.
Were ya?
Yeah. Hi, James.
James, over that side.
How you doing, mate? Do you have your... How you doing? You okay? Good to see you,
Alright,
bro.
how's it going?
Do you have your pride flag?
We got the two-tier police.
Do you have your
James,
pride
go
flag?
back
All
over
I
that
did was
side.
mock the lefty voice and went,
Yeah, James, go over that side.
That's not a mockery of their disability, by the way.
James,
Me
listen to
mocking
me.
their
For
stupid
your
leftist
safety,
rubbish, you know what I mean?
for your safety, please
My
go over that
safety, what am I
side.
going to do? Get mauled by a load of leftists? It's like
Yeah,
getting
James,
mauled by a
just
load of
listen to me,
lemmings.
yeah? For your safety,
Since when do I listen to you, CP?
please just go over there.
Someone might run off with that, careful.
I mean, the police won't do anything, of course.
Just go over that way.
They are two-tier.
I'll rather keeping an eye on me today.
I am.
And
I'm
it's
trying
okay.
to keep an eye on everything else as well.
Really?
I'm basically doing a number of things.
Yeah. You're doing a number of things here.
My phone goes at least in the end.
Why?
But I remember spoons after this.
They're going Admiralty.
I'm not going Amity.
I'll go Admiralty.
Louis, come Bevel spoons.
It's too far. Like miles away. Far too far.
I'm not going Amity. That's what's been going on.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
So you come in Amity. You come to Bevel spoons for a bit of food and that's with me.
I could. I'll see. I'll see.
You know you want to. The food is cheaper there.
Yeah, true.
I had a bowl of chips and a pint of Coke earlier. I went
Really?
to Amity area.
Get a pint of Coke.
Yeah.
Someone's bound to run off with his flag if he comes here.
I am scared. After yesterday.
Yeah.
You hear? I told you about. Did you see the video I sent you?
I saw it. Yeah. Guess what I got?
Of course you fucking have. No, you can use that if you come Bevel spoons with me. Yeah?
I'll see. Annie here.
No. Have you got rid of that one off your mod?
Which one?
James,
Take a
over
police
that
chill.
side.
What? I ain't got a flag.
Fair enough.
They're
I mean,
alleging
they
because I
run-
was sneering about their stupid speeches, yeah?
Speak like that though, and don't have any interactions with them.
I'm gonna go and I'm on YouTube. I'm going to interview them.
Yeah.
Who?
You want to stop the war?
Yeah.
You have to do it. Do it now.
I don't think Lisa knows.
I'll talk to Lisa later. You do it now on your phone, please.
I'll call her.
No.
I'll
Remove
call her
her.
before I do that.
No, you want me to talk to LTG?
Yeah.
Not Lisa, not Lisa.
Why not Lisa?
LTG.
Yeah.
That's what I'm on about.
LTG,
Yeah?
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you need me to move her, or you, right, listen.
Did you speak with us?
How did you know?
You told me on
Come for me.
What happened to the Speaker's Corner?
Apparently there was a warrant out. There was a warrant out for me for Reading Court. I sorted that one out. But apparently saying anything against Palestinians is arrestable. So if you say anything like the fact that Palestine's never been a country, you may actually get arrested.
Lad, take them all there with you. You need to do it now. Louis, you need to do it now. Please. Alright.
Stop the war, get the hostages back.
Just go! Over there! I can see him getting mixed today.
James. Alright, James. He'll come to the pub with us.
If he does, I'm not going.
And Ash. Ash has gone.
No, I need to talk to you on hold. Why?
LTG.
Yeah, I need to talk to you on hold. So you need to remove her now on hold. You saw the screenshots,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
You cannot remove her after that.
No, it's a him.
Is it a he? No, it's a she.
That's on Twitter. They're a Lieutenant General. in the
So
army.
what? You still need to remove her.
Isn't it? No, it's a he.
So it's a girl. She came on Jamie by the end.
Really?
Yes. What did she think to you? Right, no, right, Louis, can you send that to me, please?
Yeah.
Now. No, just screenshot it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I read that properly.
Yeah, you just read it. Okay, go to the read.
I wasn't even in the chat. Yeah,
Really?
she was attacking Angela.
Princess
You read
Angela.
Yeah, you read the messages. I sent you a screenshot.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You need to remove her.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, you need to do it now, Louis. Or you take me and Angela off us mod. Your choice. That's fine, it's fine over there. Right, you can remove me and Angela as mod, or you remove her.
Okay.
Your choice now.
Can I make you managing mods? So
You
can
can,
make the
but you still need to get rid of her, but Angela won't be happy. Yeah, get rid of her, please. Lisa, don't you start. Because stuff that went on yesterday with Angela. You need to do it now.
Hold firm. They cannot strip away years of legacy. I'm here for my nephew, my friends, colleagues, people I haven't met yet. I'm here to
Do it, you need to do it.
taught me strength, taking your responsibility. Those micro-aggressions, being ignored, left out,
Look at my chat. Even Floorball was saying she was horrible to me. So there's ongoing issues with her in your chat.
Is
This
there
what
actually?
What?
There's actually.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
This is what you got to do. I mean, Louis. You don't mean this happening in your life.
Yeah.
You never know.
True.
So is it like you can maybe manage your mod, but you still need to remove her.
If you're managing mod, can you delete another mod's comment?
Yeah.
That's standard.
But I'm not always in your chat. Am I?
You are sometimes.
Not always though.
Yeah.
What's going on in your chat now? Literally, no, Louis, you just need to get rid of her.
Let me check.
Thank you, Catherine.
Lisa.
I talked to Lisa later, but still.
Does Lisa know?
These changes do not protect us. They protect
She said nothing wrong with that.
But have you seen a screenshot?
Not fully.
You need to look at the screenshot to make your own mind up. No, she doesn't know. Lisa, I'll message you later. Lisa, I'll message you later, but there's a screenshot of what she said to Angela from that chat yesterday.
They all want to keep LTG in the chat. All my people.
No, but if there is I can remember stuff that's going on in the party at the moment.
Yeah.
The reason why it all started yesterday is she was promoting another person and all one is coffee in your chat.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She
I'll just tell her
cannot.
to stop doing that.
No, and then she completely went against Angela. Right, go on my WhatsApp, go on WhatsApp.
anyone, including MPs, really understands. There is still almost no detail about
James is so funny, isn't he?
No, he isn't.
He's very funny.
James, stop.
Take off. What, for safety?
Please go back to the drawing board. If there is to be,
Huh? Yeah.
it must start with real dialogue before any votes.
I went there as well, yeah.
Save people's rights, lives and futures at the heart of the system. Russians will agree before the consultation is demonstrated. Reverend MPs, listen to us today. We are telling you this bill, even with concessions, is dangerous to the safety people. You have come this far in amplifying our voices.
Huh? Yeah.
Abandon us now. This bill must be voted down. These concessions change nothing. The government must start again and work with us, not against us.
Wait, so why did you get Nick to speak before?
with the flag just disappeared. He walked off. I assume that's the reason. So we've got this going on over here. I think it's a totally different event, of course. It doesn't appear to be opposed.
No, it's not a counter. This was a proper organised protest. This is.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was
I thought it was a counter.
No.
Well,
Technically it is.
no.
Gee,
Is this
Simon's back.
is this
Guys, not on the Palestine protest. I hate it.
where?
Where my finger? I think that is.
Hi, Brian.
Guys, look who's back. Megaphone man.
Hi, Brian. I'm at Parliament Square.
I can't see your chat. How many you got watching?
240.
I've got 35.
One.
Megaphone man's here, guys.
Something to do with welfare, stop the war, that kind of stuff.
Don't wave at him and invite him over. James is not going to copy him.
James. No, he's homeless. Hello? Yeah, in 1 hour I should be able to open it.
Interview from
Yeah, Horsey Dolphin will be there. Sorry? Probably in about an hour, or just over an hour. Like an hour, 10 minutes or something. See that, it's been coming. Okay, sure. From where? Ballet. Okay. Sure. Am I soon? See you there. See you there. Bye.
Diane, I haven't even been in Louis' chat today. And Daryl, no, I'm not trying to get people arrested. I can see one potentially happening if somebody doesn't calm down. Louis, can you go in your chat quick and see if anybody is timed out?
Yeah.
And about Louis, we're staying here. We're staying here. Louis, we're staying
I want to
here.
go back to James.
Louis, you need to separate. Remember for a little bit, please. Stay with me for a bit, yeah?
Okay.
Have I timed anybody else in your chat, even though I'm in my own life? What's she saying? What's she saying?
Missing.
No, I haven't. Did I? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, even LTG is lying about me in your chat now. Lying in your chat about me. You just need to get rid of her, Louis. Can I see what she's saying in your chat? Please. What's she saying about me in your chat, please?
She's saying nothing. Just here.
Right there.
The actors there.
But,
What do you think it will kick off?
right, Louis.
She goes night.
No, you keep hold of this for 1
She goes
second.
night quickly.
You keep hold of this 1 second. When I want over to talk to somebody. Louis, you just keep hold up 1 second.
Who are you talking
And you want to
to? Oh look, checking off.
where?
There.
No, there isn't.
Well, there's something going on, isn't there?
From campaign against anti-Semitism.
Well, some kind of argument with a little bit of touching. There we go, whatever.
Stop stealing money if you're union members.
James, back over there now. Go. Go. Before you kick it off more. Go.
Stand up to people, right?
Just do that.
Keep your tongue down as well.
Yes, but you don't have the power to, because they're standing over the flag of they come over mocking disabilities, it's disgusting.
It's mocking your leftism and your unionism. Which is my standard lefty voice, yeah?
Your pride flag.
What?
Your pride flag.
Obviously got a couple of back in the bag.
So where's your bag? Here. Bring it out.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Pride Month is good. Go for it. Body. How am I antagonising you? Well, I just said I can't stand the unions. It's not exactly saying, you know, I wasn't having a go at him personally. Look at him, look at his little face, you know. Oh, there you go. No, so basically, if I antagonise, but if someone from the left antagonises, that's just okay. If someone goes nicking off with a flag, it's okay, no further action.
Are asking James to move back to the Iranian and Israeli protest.
Let's have a nice afternoon. All I said was disband this union and stop taking money off your members, yeah? Yeah, but this is Parliament Square. This isn't Tiananmen Square. This is Parliament Square. It's not disorder. What? Having a conversation with a few leftists, yeah? Well, they don't want to have a conversation. I'm not antagonising them. What am I doing? I'm not burning effigies of Keir Starmer or anything. Mind you, they're probably burning effigies of Keir Starmer. They don't like him because he's trying to cut their bennies. Just chilling out on the flag. I'm not saying anything. I've never said anything antagonist towards anything.
What's the green, orange, white?
What's the green orange one? That's the flag of Kazakhstan.
Of what?
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan?
Yes.
and are you going to the Euros?
Yeah, I'll go to the Euros. Kazakhstan, yeah.
Or a Eurovision song contest?
Do you know what this flag actually represents?
Oh, no.
India.
That's what I'm
It's a
asking.
flag of unity
Right, okay.
between Hindu, everybody else, and Muslim. It's the
Okay.
flag of India.
All right.
It's a very well-known flag. There's a lot of people in India.
I should know that.
Am India Chai.
Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
And bring them home now.
So you're doing both bits.
I just love having conversations with leftists. They don't want to have conversations with you. They just get so flipping antagonistic. Mind you, I'm a bit of a.
There's always trouble where you are, James.
You're not antagonistic.
I just did my lefty voice. That's all I did.
I'm happy to have a conversation.
Oh, what about what? You lefty?
I'm not sure. Well, I mean, I'm a person just like you, but
Yeah, no, everyone's
what do you
people.
want to have a conversation about? What are you interested in talking about?
Well, I'm interested in the fact there being peace in Israel and Judea, Samaria and Gaza, and that is I favour a one-state solution now. Because the Palestinians So the people identifying as Palestinians since 1964 rejected peace on at least 5 occasions.
You realise this protest is about disability cuts, it's not about Palestine.
Yeah, well the thing is there's too many people falsely claiming disability cuts. I can get disability now, do you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm here as a person sensitive and man who is disabled. Yes,
Yeah, I know, and I think the problem we've got is there maybe needs to be better means testing. I could get PIPs, and I want to Yeah, well, conservatism is about helping those most in. I know 2 people who are abusing PIPs, yeah? They are abusing PIPs, yeah? They are taking all their ADHD medicine in a couple of days and they are abusing them. So I do sympathise with these things. Yeah.
What was it for?
Well, basically, I went to the Marlow Palestinian Society. Now, basically,
let me. You mind if I film you? Start.
Not at all. So what happened was basically.
Slow down.
I don't slow down. I got ADHD. I got some.
Okay, look. I
got some.
Speed up then.
Right. So what happened was back in September last year, I went to this film, which is a propaganda film by the Arabs called When Olive Trees Weep. It was very, very biased. It had a lot of biased information in it. And I spoke after the event and I said, I do appreciate that both sides have suffered. And I said that it was actually British mismanagement of the mandate which did contribute to a lot of the problems. But then I said Israel has the right to exist and therefore that has to be respected, and I got asked to leave. Now that basically started a bit of to and fro. This was at a so-called church, the United Reformed Church. Now they've obviously reformed so much that they forgot Israel is the Israel of the Bible. And so I had a long conversation which I was recording outside of the event. They made threats to call the police on me. I said, why? Then I was on a train, and when I was on the train, I said these are hate marches. Now, I'm only quoting a former Home Secretary. Now, the police haven't arrested Suella Braverman, so why should they arrest me? And then they showed me in the interview, which they got round to at about 11 o'clock at night, 10 or 11, where I went up to these 2 people and I said, condemn Hamas, and there was the silence. Now on this one, I apply Bush doctrine. Do you know what Bush doctrine is? You are either on our side or you are on the side of the terrorists. If you cannot condemn Hamas, then you are supporting them. So all of these people, when you go and ask them, do you condemn Hamas, and there is silence, they should be nicking them, because basically their silence says everything. And you should never, ever, ever give in to terrorists. And I will not basically stand and watch my country come under these hate marches. Suella Braverman tried to change that, and she was checked by a weak Prime Minister. And I hope that she is our next Prime Minister.
What was the offence you actually committed?
Well, it's a Section 4A public order. Now,
saying what?
Well, I'm alleged to have said you are terrorists. I'm not that stupid. I do not say stupid things like that. They also said that I said that's a terror badge, yeah? Now, I don't remember saying that either, because I'm very, very careful what I say. Now, the video they actually produced is me coming up to them saying those, that, you know, do you condemn Hamas? And I also said, because they had from the river to the sea on them, I said, you have pro-terrorist propaganda, because from the river to the sea is a slogan of the terrorist. And I'll explain why. What from the river to the sea means is calling for the destruction of the State of Israel. The State of Israel has a right to exist under international law, established in 1922, established in 1949. Yeah? So it is important.
I'm live and direct, mate.
I know, literally.
Anything happening or no?
Could talk to them in a minute. Darren, take over the chat, please. Mod in the chat.
Someone's about to run off with that flag.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not filming live here.
I bet you someone will run off with that shortly. If they do, there's going to be a chase.
Will be, then I'll be on film.
Yeah.
The police has called extra units.
Huh?
They have called extra units in.
Really? Are there any liaison today? No blue officers?
Not that I was told yesterday that they would.
What are the yellow and red called?
Yeah, so the bronze is with the yellow, it's like bronzy colours.
Yeah.
And they are.
Are they higher than red, or is red higher than bronze?
So I never know.
Yeah. Wow.
So the red commander and the bronze commander will work together.
Yeah.
The bronze commander will have a little recorder with them.
Uh-huh.
The PLOs are blue ones,
Yeah.
and you also will have EG, evidence gatherers,
EGs, yeah.
where they will just be filming.
Yeah. Competition to us, though.
No, hold on. Okay.
Later.
So you said that yesterday, Louis, you never did it. Okay.
Most of my chat wants LG. Okay. Let's just go Amity after.
I'm on Bevel.
Amity. The rock, paper, scissors, Amity.
No, I'm not doing that. We're going Bevel.
Yeah.
I'm on my ticket to Masada.
I don't
Say
shaking
that
off this.
these ladies are.
Happy to be in the shade.
Really
Very happy to be in the trade.
against the welfare cuts. She can be against the welfare cuts. Have you asked her? Have you asked her if she's against the welfare cuts? Have you asked her? Or are you just assuming?
But you're coming over to
No, but did you ask her? Or did you assume?
We're also against the welfare cuts.
I know, yeah, but
You don't understand. You don't understand.
They didn't know that was there. There's always something happening there. There's always something happening there. I didn't even know this was there.
we got legal here now. We got legal.
You know very well. Oh God, are you kidding me?
I wasn't talking to you.
Right, we're trying to get some shots here. I think, you know, I think we make, you know, it's being a nuisance. I don't mind doing it, sir, but
Oh, I see.
So just be careful.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Very
Very good here.
You're getting a lot of advice.
Yeah.
I hope you appreciate it.
She's my mentor.
Well, it looks like it.
There's no command on here. Just be careful with it.
Yeah, well. Someone's mounted on it with that flag any minute.
I think so.
different demonstration.
You like you?
How are you?
Good.
Hey, just say something.
Someone's bouncing on with that flag any minute. I think that will happen. Trevor, there's your flag as well.
Well, the thing is, the India flag's behind is bottom this time. That's probably the best.
So what if someone literally does the high jump and steals it? What would you do?
Louis, have you off a phone quickly? Have you off
Charging
just? I need to get a picture of somebody on a phone. That's all it is. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, she isn't.
Well, I just want to make it clear I wasn't mocking their disability. I was doing my lefty voice.
James.
It's ridiculous.
It's Jordanian, by the way. The Jordan people wear these
If you need any of it in the life anyway.
I'm just going to stand with this lady who seems to be harassing and I don't understand why. So I just want to make sure she's okay. It's good.
The people assembly.
Yeah.
Been in the Village People video. Never read it.
Where are they gone? Where are they gone now? Oh, they've moved away now. Okay.
Don't tell me you're not with the terrorist supporters.
That's what it is, isn't it? That's why you're here.
Yeah. How do you get compensation from the government?
Yeah, definitely.
That's good.
I won't have to. I won't have to hold their place.
Who's the organiser woman?
Don't know.
There's too many people abusing these pits.
Should we
Yeah?
risk it for risk and go to the middle of the crowd with that flag?
Yeah, but they're like walking, nicking machines at the moment, and
And they
then
run off with it.
no. I don't.
I'm sure they will.
Really got to get nicked.
I'm sure they will.
2 nicks on 2 nights is no good. I'm not doing anything wrong.
How long were you in prison for?
Just until about midnight. They dumped me out in North London.
That's quite long. Did you sleep at Russell Square now?
No, I slept once at Russell Square, but it's quite a good spot.
Really?
Yeah, but the
You
thing
should
is,
do it more often.
yeah, but I've lost my welcome to Camden thing, which I'd actually, you know, I'm on camera. Well, no, but basically, that's gone somewhere. But I mean, I've gotten it. I mean, as I say, it's quite. It's one of those parts. Well, no, Hamas are terrorists. Read your facts. Hamas are terrorists. Yes, they are. You see, condemn them. Please condemn them. Please condemn Hamas, who are terrorists. Yeah. You see, you can't. So there we go. This is the problem.
Very soon we are going
Victory to the IDF. Long live the IDF. Arrest Slob Dylan. Slob Dylan, or whatever his name is.
Who is he?
Slob Dylan.
Who is he?
Oh, the one who was chanting death to, you know, we don't want to get misquoted around here.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Now, I did notice that someone had. No, I didn't mock someone for having a disability. Now, the person had a physical disability. I was basically going at the speaker. I thought this was a pro-Iran process, so I do apologise. Sorry, a pro the current government. Yeah. So I am sorry. Yeah, well, I've got a disability myself, so I do. I'm more physically. So can you say to the person, I am sorry, I wasn't having to go at him personally. I do appreciate what you're saying, but I don't see how these things can actually be sorted out, because I know at least 2 people abusing pits. And the problem is a very different conversation. No, when you say take it up with the local council, is that how do you better target pits to people who really need them? Because there's clearly loads of people here who really need them. Yeah? There's clearly people who really need them, but there's also some people where they're shoving them.
Why have you got an Israeli flag?
Because it's the flag. These are the two, to the best of my knowledge, these are the 2 of the only democracies in Asia. Now, Asia is a very, very big place, and Israel has elected a government, and Israel is only defending itself. So the lies being spread round by the leftists who are here are absolutely genocidal. They are anti-Semitic, and Israel has a right to defend itself. If it wanted to, it could have done this war over into...
Israel's committing a genocide.
No, they're not committing a genocide. You tell me specific acts of genocide.
Well, 60,000 people slaughtered.
60,000 people dead is because Hamas are not taking care of their population, because Hamas have taken hostages. No, you can't talk to me, because you will not establish that there is a genocide, because there is no evidence of genocide.
Yeah, you're committing the genocide.
I'm committing the genocide.
Israel,
What, me?
Israel.
What, I've just pop over tonight?
Israel.
Right, genocide is the... I tell you who is committing genocide.
Israel was set up by terrorists.
Aiming
It was
ballistic...
established by terrorists, and the IDF is an
So
extension
Israel
of
was
terrorists.
established by terrorists?
Yes. Yes.
That is absolutely
Yes, it's
ridiculous.
absolutely correct.
So basically, are you calling the United Nations terrorists?
No, I'm calling those
Are you
groups.
calling the United Nations? Louis, do you want to get this? Are you calling the United Nations
No, I'm calling the
genocide?
terrorist
Are you
groups.
calling the
I'm
League
calling
of
the terrorist
Nations
groups that set
terrorists?
up
What do you think
Israel.
of Ukraine as well?
I think Ukraine is a very troubled country because of Soviet-style moving Russians around. Basically, in the Soviet Union, they just kept moving people around and giving bits of Russia to Ukraine, and it just all got a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Now, the problem now is that I don't know enough about the matter.
Yeah,
Because there are stupid idiots who think my flag is the flag of Ukraine, and it's not. What?
I know it's not.
Are you Ukrainian?
Half Polish. Dzień dobry. Jasno nas? Tak. Bardzo dobrze. Tak. Scottish and Polish?
Sorry, what would you say about Israelis hiding behind Russian facilities, military facilities in public areas? And then when they're targeted by it's the same kind of thing. It's like saying Hamas hide behind hospitals, but Israelis hide behind, have their military infrastructure amongst public spaces.
No, they don't.
Well, most of the high-profile targets, the Iranian ballistic missiles,
So the Iranian ballistic missile hit a hospital which was nowhere near.
And all the other events over the last few weeks.
Very toxic.
Let's be clear that this proposal that's been put forward by the government now, and we've just had a statement from this campaign to come on to in a moment, this
Go in your
was
chat
put
now.
forward on the
Deal
basis
with what's going on.
of improving the lives of people with disabilities or their dependents. It was put forward primarily as a cost-saving exercise. That's where the figure of 5 billion came from.
We're not here to
And
reach
it was, of
anybody's
course,
human
linked
rights or the
to
rights of
a
folks.
huge
No chat is live.
expenditure. So it's
I'm not very
not from a good basis.
No, yours isn't good.
It started
Check
out
us out.
from
You
the
check
it.
basis that we're going to
I'm
cut
on to it.
expenditure on this
I'm on
in
to
order
it.
to spend it
How
on
many?
something else. And then
32.
they brought up the idea that
Just keep
somehow
an
or
eye
other
on
there's
your
too many people get personal independence
thank you.
payments, therefore
No,
they're going to take
because they're very
£5 billion
toxic
off
about me
them.
and Angela.
Well, my response was obviously to
just get
challenge
your
the
tab
proposal,
on
but
your
also I invited as many people as I could
Can
you feel the
contact
train?
quickly in my constituency
Train.
to come to a meeting and share their thoughts, and we did the whole
yeah.
meeting.
I said.
And what struck me was
Let's
the
go back to James.
profound levels of need that many of those families had.
So you are basically always, it's always no Jews, no news. The Jewish army, the IDF, is trying to avoid civilian casualties by sending soldiers in to take out the Hamas terrorists. If they wanted to, they could do this from the air, and you know it.
Khomeini for a nuclear weapon?
What? Iran must never have a nuclear weapon, and Israel has just done the world a huge favour.
They deserve a nuclear weapon.
They deserve a nuclear weapon. They would immediately use
In
it.
the region, you know it.
So basically, you're supporting a terrorist regime of Iran. Yeah, Israel is a democratic state of the Jewish nation, and you're an anti-Semite.
Nyack is here as well.
Who is?
Nyack. That guy there.
Where's he?
He's over there with the British flag.
That's as maybe, but in most cases where there's been a change
Hot today,
in
yeah.
any kind of public availability of any benefit, it is to make sure
Corbyn
that
here?
the new recipients
Where?
are no less worse off than the
There's that
previous
Corbyn.
ones. It's a protection.
Go and get a
for
proper
both
job.
sides of the deed.
Go and get a proper job, Jezza. You lost your election because you're a parasite. You're a parasite, Jezza. You're a parasite. You're a social parasite. What? No, he just jumps on every single bandwagon going.
It says the so-called concession and review that
He looks quite old, actually.
26, I think, is just a way of buying off opposition to the fundamentals of this bill. Our group,
This guy is nuts. He jumps on every single bandwagon. See if you can get an interview with him.
I interviewed him.
Did you?
And Jeremy.
And Jeremy. What?
2 Corbyns.
I don't know if that amendment will get called for vote or not, but as far as I'm concerned, the only sensible, reasonable, logical thing for any MP to do is
Right, because Corb's there. If Corbyn can stand a heckle, go get a proper job, Jeremy. Go get a proper job. You've never had a day's work in your life.
give evidence to it, and here we are, 18 months' time, they're going to say, well, really sorry, it's carrying on.
Here we go.
Suggested in the first.
The people rejected you. The people rejected you because you're a nutter. All over the country. All over the country, Jeremy. People all over the country didn't vote for you. They didn't vote for you, you parasite. What? He's a
You're allowed to talk.
I said they didn't vote for you.
Language.
What, parasite's illegal now, is it?
Social parasites.
When they're here.
For welfare issues.
Prove to me.
Do you think
I'm having a go at Corby.
Do you think some of these people might have a disability?
I've got a disability.
Right? Do you like someone shouting at you?
No, it's Corbyn.
Right. If your problem with him, keep it towards him.
That's what I'm saying. Corbyn's.
A meeting in Leicester.
Get a job, Jeremy. Get a proper job. That's free speech. Go get a proper job.
This is social media. That's what you do.
What we don't want.
No, it's because I think he's a complete W. W as in wonderful person. Oh, come on. No one voted for you. My voice carries. Dump Jeremy Corbyn. Dump Jeremy Corbyn. You've never had a proper job in your entire life. Trust me, he's heard that.
Yeah.
Security is food, housing, medicine, doctors, education.
And a bankrupt country. Appreciation from the socialist workers. That was worse, actually. What would be quite funny is Jeremy Corbyn turning up and Christ is King rally. That would be so wrong. Suddenly,
You did one.
you're joking.
Appears
What, turned up at Christ is King? When? Come on.
last year.
No, when?
Last year.
What, to counter?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you can't be, you've got to be joking. That would actually be quite funny. Because it'd be like a three-way, it'd be like a three-way round.
So did Angela Rayner.
What, she turned up with... No, shut up, you're winding me up. No, Boris Johnson's been with Jack Ross or Wass or whatever his name is. Jack's the brains behind that one. What is he calling brains?
How did Jack Ross move from the Conservatives?
Dave,
friend of this one.
If you really want to do something for us, we want you to not speak for us, but speak with us. And as I and Jeremy were walking here today, we were talking to each other and we were saying there's two choices. Even here today, there's two choices.
James, step away for a minute, please. Let Louis just do his job. Let Louis do his job.
No one's bothering the process over there, all right?
We should, the right choice to be for the child.
Swear now is tell me another lie. Do control my wife.
In a world that's gone mad.
I'm not standing as well.
No, I can film it. I can film it. Why are you touching me? Do not block my camera. I can film. Stop. I'm waving at my friend over there. Hi, Lisa. You hide the camera.
That's fine, because it's a purpose. It's not the area, isn't it?
It's a permit.
We can all act like children, alright? Let's just all do common sense, yeah? Everyone's listening. Let's just process what they can do that. From the meters away, take a couple steps back and then peacefully why is that so hard?
And I stand here.
Can you try and get
We got to the action in fact, didn't they? So watch my face in there. And it works the same way that we did. They have a disagreement with me when they want to annoy me. No. You're all choosing to annoy each other.
We're fascists. Where's your proof? How am I a fascist? She called me a fascist, girl.
Louis, you come with me. Since 2007.
Sorry, it's okay if I step
And
apart.
seen
Yeah, cool. I know him, it's fine.
I can witness to a near total degradation of the youth.
Oh, so we got each other to talk about, right? So you want different things, so you want to be able to talk, you want to be trying and annoy these people, but I can't talk as well. I can talk to them, can't you though? Oh, so you're telling me what to do now? You're saying I can just stand there?
Not so anymore. There are two
It's
very,
not like that's what
very
your words is because I can't speak. So you're very hypocritical right now, aren't you? So I'm saying, I don't have to do it, I can talk. Why do you need to be annoying you?
She's a complete woman. It's only a flag, sir. Come on. Come and grow up, officers,
I mean, you
please.
should grow up as well.
No, I know I need to grow up. You need to stop being two-tier.
That's
I'm
your
for
opinion.
disability benefits. You get them in Israel. You don't get them anywhere else. Israel looks after its disabled people.
Are you from Israel?
No.
I didn't know you lived there. I'm just having a conversation.
No, I know that they're a democratic country and they look after their disabled. I am disabled. My two sons are disabled. I have reason to be here. I don't want this. I don't want this. This seems to be yet another rally being hijacked by the left.
James, don't start.
I am pro-disability rights. I'm disabled myself.
White band with an Indian flag.
Yes, because I love India and lived there for 6 years.
What the next?
Yeah.
They're using the
Maharashtra Zindabad. Maharashtra Zindabad. Karnataka Zindabad. They said the greatest state. So I've just contradicted myself actually, really. I said both are the greatest state.
India.
Well, Zindabad means greatest state. Maharashtra Zindabad means... Maharashtra actually means greatest state. So I've actually said greatest state, greatest state. It's being a bit repetitive. Over the day for the CP. Just chill.
I know, no, just step back, it's your safety.
I'm safe. I'm totally safe. I'm pro-disability rights. I'm very pro-disability rights. My two sons are disabled.
Actually, I want to start with an apology.
They're my two sons. Well, I've got two flags. These two countries respect disability rights.
Don't engage, don't engage.
I always knew that we are ahead of them because in every space we redesign it, we dream of it to make it work.
I can prove to you that my son is disabled, so I have a reason to be here, sir.
Of the people that are silenced in other spaces.
His name is Daniel.
So that we, as a collective,
What, from someone who got chucked out of the Labour Party for being anti-Semitic?
Now.
I knew that was the way.
That's a fact.
Redesign.
So you got chucked out of the Labour Party.
With kindness and truth, the inequalities and the ableism in every institution, in every space. This world was designed to keep us out. But every space we're in is designed for us with the future in mind. But there is an apology, because before Keir Starmer, I didn't believe the system was also designed to kill us. And it is. It is.
What are you doing, mate?
Because
I've got my two sons are disabled, so I have a reason to be here, thank you.
Well, what are you doing with them?
I'm disabled myself, they're a couple of flags. They're the only two democracies in Asia.
This government
Get your facts straight.
voted through a rush bill designed
This
to
is just something
shorten
hijacked
the
by the
lives of the disabled.
I'm not hijacking anything, my two boys are disabled. I have reason to be here. Do you want to see a video?
A bill to irrevocably change the very relationship between the citizen and the state. Meaning that doctors can prescribe suicide before they get social, before they get palliative care.
For safety.
The answer for this government
I see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying
is to silence those that they are scared of, those that they do not understand, and those that they fear. They are wrongfully designing policy because they do not want to live the lives of the people that are in this square. And I live a life I love. There are people in this square that I love. Come from saying this is not working, and this needs to be designed with us in mind.
I'm not timing
it
you
needs
out.
to be designed with the people that know quite how unfair and how unjust our society is. The people that know
Corbyn was in town.
But why
That's not me.
do I know that bill of assisted suicide is not true?
I will.
There is currently no powers
Okay.
in place in that legislation for coroners to investigate assisted suicide deaths. They are giving doctors, nurses, systems that don't work
Wait, give me a sec.
for medical malpractice. It is the only legislation I know giving carte campaigns of better healthcare practice and abuse of social care to the person at the end of it will be dead. Will be dead. And that.
What's going on now?
What's going on? It's going
Should we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it is. Quickly.
Daily Mail outside the Camps Court.
Guys, pop it out in a...
You just pushed me, that's assault. That's assault, treat it. Hold the flag, dude, and I want to go back. I am disabled. I am disabled. You are discriminating against me. Take the flag.
James, no! James!
So you've got people with Palestinian regalia, and I am disabled. I am disabled. You are picking on me. Make it clear what?
You have to stay over here.
Why? I'm disabled. My little boy Daniel is disabled. My boy Daniel is disabled, and you've got people conflating disability with a fake country.
No, I'm fake.
You are discriminating against me. I am not called saying anything. No, I'm not. I'm not been saying anything. They just came up to me going, "Free Palestine." That's what they kept doing. Well, I will listen to speak to you. I will not disrupt. I will not disrupt. No, I'm not. I put the flag away. You're getting upset about a flag like a load of babies.
Stop and listen to me.
No, because they've got no right to nick me.
James, stop and listen to me.
Well, okay.
They will nick you on the breach of a peace if you're not careful.
I'm not breaching the peace. I'm saying nothing.
I'm explaining how you can get through. Saying you're right, okay, I'll through the speech.
I'm disabled.
That's irrelevant.
I'm disabled.
We're trying to explain. You stay there and say you can say whatever you want. Stay over there.
Speeches.
Daniel. You can still listen to speeches there.
My son is Daniel. He's disabled. They are saying that to be disabled, you've got to be pro-Palestine.
Stay there, okay?
That's what they are. You're political police. I'm not saying anything.
I'm saying you're allowed to say.
I have every right to be here. I am disabled.
I'm not saying you can't say anything.
I have a disability. Do you want to see my NHS record?
I'm allowing you to speak over there. In fact,
I'm not speaking. I will come in and I'll say no.
You can listen from over there, can't you?
Hold the line! Hold the line!
He'll get taken.
Hold the line!
I'm saying nothing. I'm not saying. Well, the fact that I'm here, so I'm not allowed to be here, but you allow Palestinians to be here. It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't call me by my wrong name. My name is James. Idiot police, two-tier. They are conflating disability with a country that doesn't even exist. I want to listen to the speech. They're forming their little rings because they're little leftist hacks. That's right. They're little leftist. Palestine has got nothing to do with disability. It's got nothing to do with disability. I am not disrupting. There's someone there in Hamas regalia. There's no Hamas.
Where JC gone? They're terrible. We need it now. I've got his number. Welfare no warfare. Welfare no warfare.
This is two-tier policing in action. Two-tier in action. Apparently, you can only be disabled if you support Palestine.
If you wear a keffiyeh.
Yeah.
And you know what the police
Fuck off.
You lost your rash. I'm wait there. I like they attack this lady and
they attacked me and bought my boyfriend for protect me. Now after that the police fuck you. Is he in?
What بخواد چنده
We just need to speak. You don't mind, just
گوشی نوید و دزدیدن تو اون اینا. گوشی نوید دست خودش.
وایسا ببینم ببینم چی شد برام توضیح بده ببینم
ایرانی که چفیه دور گردنش قرمز داشتم فیلم میگرفتم میگفتم خامنه ای تو گاییدم ریدم تو دهن خامنه ای
Why do you always arrest the good guys and leave all the
Two people arrested.
چونی نرکن رو میزنم اینجا گونه کسکش منم کن منم شهاب باشه منم چونی باشه تو گونه میگو خواب خورمتونو میگم اینجا خورمتونو میگم کسکش رو یه باش خواهی مال مادر کنده چونی ها شهاب گوه میخوری یارو
پسرم دعوا نکن بهانه دستی
منو گرفت گوه میخوره اونجا واسه گوه میخوره مادرچنده چونی fucking delivery کن خورت گایدم Fucking fat!
زاده داماد میرفتیم یا یه شادی میکنیم
There's a police officer down here facing shot. Crowd now, Israel
Let's give us a little bit of space, please. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Move away, come on.
Get out of the way.
Sorry.
Give us a little bit of space, please.
Have some dignity and respect. Back off.
three of them, yeah? Fine, yeah, it's fine. ADHD is a disability. They won't let me in.
Right, do us a favour. Right, that's someone's daughter, someone's mother. It's my
someone else.
It's my colleague.
Okay, yeah. I didn't realise.
Medical emergency.
Oh, yeah.
Are you? Is he?
I am.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just...
Yeah. Yeah, good, thank you. Yeah, to arrest. Yeah.
Obviously, there was no poverty in Britain until, we started standing up, until Jewish people started standing up for themselves, Ukrainians started fighting back. Let's give tyrants and us everything they want, then poverty will be solved.
Yeah, definitely.
Go away. This is not a discussion. Go away.
Hi, Louis.
Hello, how are you?
Good to see
Good
you.
to
How are
see
you?
you. Yeah,
Doing
good, thank you.
your thing?
Yeah, doing my thing. Thank you.
What are we doing here? We're going to go home. We're kind of break up.
Tell me what you think is happening here.
We're really
چند بار یه بار دو بار سه بار هر وقت چی دیگه میبرم اصلا عاشق نخودی میشه
Everyone?
Yeah. What's happening over there?
Not much.
The arguing with the guys that are inside. That's when they're arguing about things.
Right. Yeah, all that was unnecessary.
Yeah.
It was unnecessary. That was all. Are you live?
Yeah.
من یه چی رو باید ببینم.
South any camera because that's my
Louis, do you have a footage of the
I need to check.
started to the
I'll check. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. Yeah, good, thank you.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
couldn't say hi.
Yeah.
Sorry, how are you?
Fine. Yeah.
Tomorrow you coming?
When?
When?
What happened?
Tomorrow? Every Tuesday? Then I'm doing here.
Yeah, I know. Against the execution. He's actually his hand is the injury.
Wow.
They're the ones being violent.
Right, so you're walking to them, causing confrontation. How is that?
So they're allowed kefias, they're allowed pally flags, but they basically, they've got free Palestine pamphlets. And what's that got to do with disability, sir? What on earth has that got to do with
That's not the
disability?
point that you've been trying to make.
I tell you what, disabled people have got a hell of a lot more rights in Israel than they do in the
Still
rest
don't
of the Middle
understand the
East.
point of what you're saying. You're just rambling.
I'm not rambling. I'm
rambling.
pro people with disability. Thank you, sir. I know there are 3 people in my family. I don't eat. I consider my disability.
Revving the top about more funds to disabled, stop the cuts for disabled. So they're fighting exactly the same point as you.
Well, so I want to have a discussion. I don't want to have violence.
Going up there and antagonising.
I'm not antagonising. You tell me I'm filming, sir. I'm not antagonising. Why would I do that? With the cops.
No, I'm just trying to talk to
with
you
the sergeant.
because I don't understand your point. Oh, burn or burn? So red and S.
Yeah, I'm got bloody everything.
All I'm asking is if you're going to be here for a reason, enforce that reason. Don't come in here and say I'm looking for I'm looking for funding for disabled.
I said, look,
diplomatic peace. No, you're entitled to have that flag. But walking amongst them and antagonising them is not peace.
The only one who antagonises is
Right, okay. See, this is alright. I can speak to you on this. But when I'm following you around and I'm trying to listen to what you're saying, and I'm not in your face. I stood the same place the whole time. You're walking towards me because you want to get to them. Exactly. Come on.
I did have a go at the union.
This is fine. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. You're not doing anything wrong.
They come up with a load of placards. They've got here. What's that got to do with this?
Right, I can't answer for what they're doing. All I can say is there's a few of them there that are here because of the cuts to disabled. Right? I'm not even sure what that is. I'm just here to keep the peace. We've got people with wheelchairs. And you're walking amongst them.
Different levels. Yeah, I've got people with wheelchairs who roll me over. Now, if there's a wheelchair, trust me, I'm an alpha male. You know, when there's a chick with a wheelchair coming at me, I back off, man. You know? When there's that guy in the red basically throwing his weight back because he knows he's got an emergency, can you tell her I'm drinking some more water? A lot more water.
Obviously, they never get
I've already sold 3 bottles now.
Yeah, but you've got to tell us something.
No, but you've got to spit the all like Arsenal. I would take a joke off.
I'm just saying. Please back up your point with your actions. Everyone calm down.
Huge lens.
Everyone calm down. Just stand back. Just stand back.
What are you up to, mate?
My shadow.
Well, of course we shadow.
You just shadow and aggravate.
Hi Ash. You okay? See you, bro. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, same. Yeah. Not bad. I don't know. I need a track. I think CP got more than me. Yeah. I don't know. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, crazy.
Don't get arrested for silly stuff.
Very good advice. I'm so disappointed you wouldn't be able to look at somebody else. And just because I've got the flag of 2 democratic nations here, I'm getting abused.
I do support.
And I think it is worth having a rational discussion about it. Because the thing is that I would need reasonable adjustments to work. My 2 boys don't. My ex she's almost lost her arm because of the national horror show with the NHS. And all I am saying is that as a proud monetarist, is that You have to have productivity and help the economy. So the rhetoric I was hearing, which is just rhetoric, is you have to basically, there has to be a look at the whole system. And the thing is, the difficult thing is matching the disability to the fact that people should work.
I support. Regardless of what. No, I'm just like, I'm on the other side.
So you've got people in blatantly pro-Palestinian regalia. What's that got to do with disability rights? It's got nothing to do with disability rights.
Slogan is welfare, not
Oh, I see. Yeah.
There are some people who are, they've got hidden disabilities, and my disability is I don't want to I basically there are some and the government is going to come in and it's going to make funds. This is going to make funds. Now the thing is that we have to make sure that the people who actually cannot hold a job are protected. Because I can name you two people. One person takes his aviation license once, he takes illegal
Someone will come up with that.
They're like, oh, it's your problem. Yeah, deal with it.
I did work for 4 years.
But I have a heart for people who.
But when I hear people talk about the nanny state, I
think there is a nanny state because
the reality I've experienced being on benefits, the amount of having my benefits cut to a level of about a year. I had to live on between £60 and £90 a fortnight, but I was living alone in a council flat. Yes, it's extremely difficult.
Yeah, well, yes. I'm very concerned about my friend who was hounded out of his council flat by druggies.
Yeah, well, that's shit.
I'm very, very concerned. I'm also very, very concerned because I lived in the great country. I lived in the great country of New Zealand. I had a friend who had a nightmare neighbour who threatened her, and that contributed to her depression, and she ended up dying. And I don't understand how I've had someone threaten to kill me. Yes, well. So I know how she feels. Yeah, I mean, I take that on as well. So, but do you want me to put the flags away if they're upsetting you? I'll give them. I don't think this is an example of a nanny state. I think this is the other example of a nanny state not caring enough about somebody who's living nearby dangerous people and actually giving them the help they need to get away. Not properly dealing with people who do these things is not caring. Let me explain what happens in New Zealand. Let me explain what happens in New Zealand. I think the government cares a lot more about stopping people when they commit crimes that affect big business, rather than when they commit crimes that affect their fellow workers. Can I speak to you about the situation in New Zealand? The very opposite of a nanny state. Right, can I speak? That's an example of a brutal, uncaring state. That the thing is that if those druggies went and nicked stuff from the local supermarket, that's what they're doing. They'd probably get arrested. No, they won't. I saw someone nick something. I just got out the way. Yeah, but if the cops saw them do it, they'd arrest them. if the cops saw them do it, they probably wouldn't bother.
My neighbours threatened my life.
Yeah, well, I know, I understand this. I understand this.
Because we don't live in a nanny state. We live in a
We do
brutal,
live in a nanny state. But the thing is, you guys don't even want to talk to me because I want to engage. Because it's not like... Okay,
tell me about New Zealand.
Because in New Zealand, they have something called the YMCA. And what happens there is that you get yourself a room and you are told things very clearly. You are told that if you smoke in the room or vape, you're out. You're told that if you make noise or if you bother other people, you are out. And they enforce it. The problem with my friend in the town I'm living in, he had antisocial neighbours, he's now moved out and is now homeless. I am homeless myself, but I'm getting so much grief from the homeless community, I would rather be homeless. I am very, very good at it. I have a disability, but with that disability comes a lot of creativity. So I don't judge people. However, I believe that the kindest thing to do to people with disabilities is to find and help them into suitable work.
But not every disabled person can work. That's the situation.
I know that.
And I'm somebody that works within helping disabled people find work.
Yeah, but the thing is, we have got a crisis in mental health. I have a crisis in mental health because I'm not getting the proper medication.
I mean, those just
I mean, personally, I think we should get rid of prescription charges, and we should go back to the way it was when the NHS was first.
Yeah, but that's all well and good. But there are the debit. Look, I live in a world. I live in a world of debits and credits. Yeah, there's money coming in and there is money going out, and that is the way it is. And the thing is that in order to earn a living, I have to do something productive. Now, it is terrible when someone has a disability. It is absolutely terrible. But at the same time, the situation with mental health is that people are not taking personal responsibility for it.
Well, how can you take responsibility?
Well, like for instance, I have not...
If your mental health is so bad you don't know what the hell's going on, it's a bit hard to take responsibility for it.
I took responsibility for my alcoholism. This year it will be 26 years of taking responsibility.
Well, I severe anxiety and depression.
I'm very, very sorry to hear that.
I was trying to get my medication at the time. I was trying to keep up with that.
Yeah, but the medication they're giving is socialised. The medication they're giving, I look up. Sorry. Because I love the two countries. I love India because India is a democracy. I love Israel because it is a homeland for the Jewish people, who are the most oppressed people in humankind. They are very oppressed.
Even today.
Well, they are.
I think India has got its own issues
still oppressed, but it doesn't mean that Israeli government has the right to do whatever the fuck they want constantly.
I think there's a lot of community violence going on in the north. I mean, some of it is Muslim.
I wouldn't say Jewish people are particularly oppressed in Israel, but in most other countries they are.
There is a lot. I'm a Hindu, I believe that the election of the government is a matter.
I don't support the Israeli government.
I'm on camera, but you're not on camera. I'm just going this way. I mean, I've calmed it down with these people. But the way to solve anxiety and depression is actually to take responsibility for what you can do to your own life.
Muslim people,
Yeah?
like, it's not really, exactly.
And
it's
that's
not
the
like,
problem.
It's a picnic contest sometimes.
So,
Everybody's just trying to be like,
I have compassion for them, yes. But the thing is, this event seems to have been hijacked by the radical left.
That's because the radical left have actual solutions.
It is a state for the Jewish
The radical
people.
left, nobody's hijacking nothing. The radical left are the ones with the actual solutions.
The radical left.
Yeah, the radical
So you're
left.
radical left, are you?
Yes, I am, yes. I'm
Bravo.
Socialist. I'm a revolutionary.
Mate, look, mate, you just fucking come. Get your hands off me! Get your fucking hands off me! Get your hands off me! Get your hands off me! He's just assaulted me and she's just taken my flag. She's just pulled my flag. What? So go away. Oh, here we go. Two-tier kit. I'll put the flags away if you want. Absolutely ridiculous.
James. Walk away.
She's
Now run off. I mean, she gets upset by a flag. It's ridiculous, yeah? Is that I believe that you cannot have disability benefits without productivity in the economy.
So if somebody's too disabled to be productive, what?
Yeah, well, you see, the thing is, I've had anxiety and depression. I've had problems with sleep.
You or me.
I've had problems with sleep, and you're not going to like this. You're not going to like this. Because I was on melatonin, and yet I was listening to a doctor on Fox, and he said that if you are on melatonin for too long, that it can affect your health. My health has improved since I've cut the melatonin. They're also giving mirtazapine, and I've got ADHD and autism. I believe the mirtazapine has too much of a yo-yo effect on me. I aim for sobriety and not chemical dependence.
Okay,
so yes,
some people do have chemical dependence.
I know, and so when I realised
they have genuine health issues that they
I know
genuinely
that.
can't stay alive unless they take medication.
I know that, but I think the NHS
Are more
over-medicates.
severe than yours or mine. Some people have chronic health conditions that are more severe than yours or mine, and they need to take medication.
Just
Why is that connected to war?
Listen,
Why is that
just
connected
trust
to
me
another
on
country that
something.
has nothing to do with the UK?
Trust me on
Why
something,
is that
Mum.
connected? Welfare is
Trust
welfare.
me on
Everybody is
something.
Issues are all connected.
No,
Trust
it's not
me on-
connected, because the money that this country
Trust
is
me on
funding
something,
Hamas,
and the officer could
this
confirm
country
this.
gave money to Hamas, who murdered and chased. They actually have.
What,
They
are you
given
talking about the
billions.
government or randos?
The government given money
No,
to
they
Gaza. They did not go
Yeah.
to the people. Went to Hamas.
This
And
goes to Hamas.
Hamas was raping and butchering my family. You understand? And these people are saying no to war. You don't know the meaning of war, and you don't know the meaning of peace. You don't know what life in the
She
Middle East is
disappeared,
like.
but I can
We are not
identify
against
her,
anybody who's
officer.
receiving
She was
welfare,
pulled at
but
my
it's nothing
flag.
to do with Israel.
Oh, we go. Here we go. I assaulted her. I didn't assault a woman. These guys are just walk. I'll tell you something, right? You don't want to see me drunk. Trust me. When I got drunk once.
Believe that.
Yeah, I can believe that. Because once I jumped through a window and actually the glass went through, it was like James Bond. Trust me. So I had to take responsibility for my alcohol addiction.
Yeah, I mean-
I also have to take responsibility
But you're
for
saying
my
all
cross
this
addiction.
right-wing stuff, and
I'm
you're
not saying
kind of-
threatening stuff.
No, I said right-wing stuff. You're saying all this right-wing
Well, because I'm
stuff.
right wing. Because I believe
So
that
why
as
are you
human
here?
beings that
Presumably
we.
you think society's great the way it is, so why don't you go home then?
No, I think we have a socialist state.
I fucking wish we had a socialist state.
No, we do. We have a
No, we
socialist
do not
state.
have a socialist state.
We have
a
taxation
capitalist
approaching
state.
38%
I
of GDP.
wish we had a socialist state.
I tell you what, none of
would be
these
out there
people can tell me what
fighting for
GDP
it.
is. None of you.
I wouldn't talk to them, they wouldn't understand you.
You wouldn't know what
If you
GDP.
don't think that's a socialist state, you look at those families behind you, between 5 to 7 children make just to utilize that social system that they have.
No, but do anything to it.
No, it's not. It's true. Yes.
That is nonsense.
I might have
So you're coming over here to this vote and saying all this right-wing shit, and now you're
I'm not
upset
saying
somebody
right-wing
ripped up
shit.
your flag.
I'm saying
Come
that
on,
Fox.
dude.
No, what I'm saying.
Like, what do you
No, that you
expect?
can't tell me to
Honestly.
F off when there's some advice from Fox News helped my health. I listen to Fox and I listen to a site called Electoral Vote. Electoral Vote is a very left-wing site. It's
Hello,
very
right-wing
left-wing.
cunts.
I read The Guardian, I read the BBC.
I said, am I going to be on Fox News? Hello, right-wing cunt.
Yeah. Unfortunately, but I just love Fox. Oh, who's your favourite Fox presenter?
What, you mean who's my least favourite?
Your least favourite? Who's your least favourite then?
I don't know, they're all so horrible.
Well, come on, name me one. Come
I
on.
can't stand any
Okay,
of
name me
them.
just one, because you know
can't
Fox
stand
News so
any
well.
of them.
Name me one Fox News presenter.
India.
I'm Indian.
I'm Indian.
I'm not trusting people with my flags at the moment. I've already had one of these guys completely go at my flag, damage the flagpole.
Oh, you're not surprised?
No, I'm not surprised, but you see, I'm also not surprised that the two-tier police haven't been involved again. Because if I went for that Palestinian flag, I'm going in that van before you could flipping say boo.
They'll let you out, nothing on you.
That one?
No, they'll prosecute me for a hate crime. So you can't name me a single Fox News presenter.
Where do you find it?
No, somebody gave it to me.
Come on.
I'll hold it for a second.
Come on. Who's the one you think is biggest?
No, don't play with it.
Who's the one that was fired from Fox News? Yeah, he's become Mr. Unpopular. He's starting to say some really weird stuff. I love Hannity. I love Hannity. He's brilliant. I like Brian Kilmeade though.
Oh yeah, Brian.
And Kilmeade.
And Jesse.
He was on Brian Kilmeade. Yeah, he says that some of this medication
not my
is
camera.
Well, the thing is, the NHS is overwhelmed. I took 40 octane when I
It's overwhelmed. That's why we should fund it.
Yes, I know we should fund it.
Cutting
But
funding.
these guys spent all night looking for me in my dad's town while I was camped out on the beach. The only thing is they're so dumb, I wasn't actually on the beach itself. It's quite funny, really. You see, the thing is that when times are down, you need to come and make a stand for free market economics and productivity. Productivity is the pathway to prosperity.
Screwed you over your entire life.
What?
Free market economics has
No, they haven't.
screwed you over. Well, if everything you've told me is true about the fact
They've done
that
studies that people who believe in leftism are actually very depressed people. They're actually very depressed people.
Okay.
They're actually very depressed people because all they can do is repeat tropes and grab flags. Now, if you're too offended by these two flags, that is just too much. It's just too much. If you're offended by a flag, now, I mean, you know what, you can't watch the Olympics because you might see the flags. It was like when Iranian TV was showing the swimming, they wouldn't show the Israeli athlete. It's pathetic. Israel has a right to exist. And so people from the protest you've been the most reasonable by a long way, have conflated disability rights with the support of the so-called state of Palestine. Flagpole. No, she came and pulled the flag down. But she's scarpered now. She knows that's a hate crime.
Remember, you're supposed to be proposing for
How's
peace.
your officer? I'm having a peaceful conversation with her. I did tell her I like Fox News. I mean, that's not an aggressive action. I just think it's fair and balanced on Fox. Electoral Vote is quite a good site. If you like American politics, electoralvote.com is a leftist site you will like. Real clear politics is a bit right of centre.
More of a bread tube girl myself.
Where? You're
More of a bread tube fan myself.
a Brexit girl. You don't feel like a bread.
Tube.
A bread?
I'm on YouTube.
Left-wing YouTube.
Okay.
Left-wing YouTube.
Independent.
Yeah, but you've been indoctrinated by leftism. It's making you depressed.
You've been indoctrinated by right.
No, I've got an economics degree. I know all three schools.
Why do we have to put ourselves into brackets? I don't understand this.
I'm very Tony Blair.
But I don't
What are you?
understand.
Are you his cousin or something?
Oh mate, I was brought up in middle class Essex. I have no idea what
God,
you're rambling about.
this gets worse. What do you mean middle class Essex? Which part of Essex?
I'm from Southend.
Oh my God.
This sergeant could have gave an order to arrest you long ago.
But he
Arrest
said
me?
for peace.
What
so-
could you
I know
possibly
he is.
arrest me for?
But he could have gave an order.
What could I possibly do?
A long
I was
time
only having a go
ago.
at Corbyn.
Does that mean that I'm not
I mean, the woman who's Scott, I probably got that on camera when she went ripping my flag down.
Is she going to run off with it?
See?
You have show it to him.
But no, because I can't see it, because she's quite conveniently scarpered. I mean, you start to recognise some of these people, do you know what I mean?
Was it Palestine?
Yeah,
One of the guys
there was one of the Palestinians. I mean, apparently,
You send it to me.
if you got the incident about pulling the flag down, and the police just don't want to know. I need some water, man, because otherwise, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, it's each to their own, isn't it? It's each to their own.
That's true. I stopped
When I meet people,
melatonin on the advice of Fox and saved the NHS £100 a month.
Yeah.
Every little helps.
You missed the money shot. You missed the money
Wow.
shot. Oh, the banned doors getting banned.
Wow.
They just shouted
Got
at
home.
you.
Oh, it already has. It already has.
James, you know the guy with the rucksack, with a camera on his rucksack?
No.
Who's street
I
light?
appreciate that.
No, I got his camera. I got it 50 years ago.
Are you keeping it?
The thing is, the Labour Party's caved on benefits anyway, hasn't it?
Every time I've been in a job since 2000.
What? Yeah, he gives benefits. He healed people.
I've been in a job since 2000.
Just watch the blasphemy, dude. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to offend me with it. But
TSG's off, Louis.
just be careful who you're. No, but just be careful who you're offending to.
TSG. CST were here earlier as well.
Were they?
They were at Speaker's Corner.
Were they?
Yeah.
What? When I got nicked? Really?
Yeah, they wanted to keep an eye on you.
Why? What, to check that I got my bags? I was well pissed off about packs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got my...
Have you been charged?
No.
Are you going to be charged?
Doubt it. The lawyer was looking at me going like, you know, you cannot... Even the statement said she didn't come as being racist. Well, what was I being then?
You know, you see the amount...
Yeah, unconditional. Because they wouldn't give me the names, yeah? I think we should go to Harlem one weekend, by the way. They're doing the Marlow Palestinian Society, and I'll go and trigger them.
No, do not.
I will. Well, yeah, because basically, I mean, you know, someone did you film that?
I know they're heading off Whitehall.
Who are?
TSG.
TSG?
Yeah, TSG.
The radio station.
No, territorial sports group.
Today, would you? What is this? Somebody put you like? Somebody put you.
Damage my shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy, wait a minute, is that wanker still here? The Indian guy. Oh, he disappeared, obviously.
Why leave? Because you're just.
I voted leave, but, you know, don't bring that up.
I'm not
I want to find the guy who bloody pulled my shirt and damaged it.
So what?
Grow up. Productivity. Preaching economic facts doesn't seem to come on the Socialist Worker Party. Where's the coward who assaulted me? I wasn't exactly going to punch back, was I? With the police. Wind them up, all you have to do is basically show your face. Apparently to be pro-disability, stop funding Israel. So you should, isn't it?
Well, they're all
Louis, we're going to.
Yeah?
Do it.
Yeah.
Interview. Oh.
Yeah. Guys, we got a Swedish politician here. So are you a councillor or?
Yeah, I like council.
Okay, so he's a Swedish politician.
Yeah.
Tell me everything about it. You can hold the mic.
Yeah, basically I'm a politician in Sweden, like in my local town. I just saw this rally with Palestinians and some guys are here trying to represent Israel and doing a good thing. I think it's very good that people are showing here the right side. In Sweden we see this all the time. These Palestinians is disturbing the order and they just cannot behave and screaming. And so I think it's very good that people are out there to like show everything that's what's really the right side in this.
Yeah. How long have you been a politician in Sweden for?
Maybe 3 or 4 years.
Wow.
I'm a politician, and if it were up to me, I would like to see a little less of this.
Would you ever run for Prime Minister of Sweden in future?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
In Sweden, in my little town, I focus on the social bits.
Yeah.
You can say.
Sure. Thank you very much. What's your name?
Linus.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Louis.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
I think the guy's done a scarper because he knows that he's gone over the top.
Really?
Did you get it on camera though?
Yeah.
I'm like, what are they trying? I tell you what, if I'd have dropped it, I'd be in the van.
Really?
Yeah, obviously.
You dropped it.
Well, no, I should have actually pushed him back. The thing is, I'm being more protective of the flag. Yeah, what have the police done? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Are we going? Wait for me, I'll be outside.
Where's he going?
Should we go?
Okay.
Look at myself in the mirror if I didn't stand with you guys. Solidarity with you all. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get enough people out and there'll be enough of us fighting against the government and standing up to disable people of this land. Keith Thomas said, country first, party second. Well, I'm going for country first and party second, because I with you guys. I am the disabled people that live in this country, and I'm fighting your corner, and I'm sure that lots of my colleagues and comrades will come out tomorrow, and we'll stand by you guys. Take care, and thank you very much.
What about you?
Oh, look, a Stuart's are doing it, Louis.
You're welcome here, my friend. Don't worry about it.
Right, Louis, no. He is allowed to film. You do not block his camera.
3 in a row.
You do not
3
block cameras.
allies.
You're allowed to
We're
film.
showing strength.
We're actually just at our own protest.
And
It's
there's
not
quite a
about
lot
the
of
protest,
protest.
it's
We've
not
had
about.
Middlesbrough,
You're doing it all day, don't
we've
need
had
to do it.
Blackpool.
Have a rest then.
We now go
I know. We've got
to
Neil.
play.
You're not if you're
We're
now
up to
protesting, you're
Scotland.
following up. Louis, keep it walking.
Yeah, let's just go this way.
Chanted. See they come.
Safety.
Not
Another
safe.
Teesside city.
Safety as well.
Ian Byrne,
Now understand about safety.
MP for an MP in Liverpool. Teesside City, first time you've been called that.
Offside clear. Them people
They have
there not even
shown some
contesting
fantastic
it.
contributions from comrades in Parliament. And
It's clear. They're here to follow us, but to protest.
Voting on tomorrow, Labour it's not something we should ever be contemplating. The scale of what's actually get put forward by the government, and even with the amendments that were put forward today, it's an absolutely awful piece of legislation which absolutely shames this party and will be a stain on it forever. It's that bad. So I'm just here today to bring my solidarity really, my commitments, that every opportunity I get to vote down this bill I will. And hopefully there'll be many other comrades in Parliament that do the same tomorrow and save the party from itself. But my first and foremost priority is the people both in my constituency who are disabled and also across the country, and I think we've got a huge fight moving forward. But I think together, I think the messages that have gone out today,
So are you?
I think as Andy said, there's more political mechanisms getting operated tonight.
James, not come
We
over
keep
here.
going, we keep fighting, and hopefully, good luck prevails tomorrow. But we'll keep fighting anyway.
might say I'm
So look,
disabled.
you've got my full
I
support.
got 9
you've got the full
disabilities.
support of my
So
constituency.
you basically telling me to not
Keep going,
filming.
as you
So
always
basically you have
so
told me
solid
basically
answer.
you're allowing people to block my camera.
Okay, good. And nobody stopped your film then? Have you stopped your film?
You're a steward and you're doing this. Stop. Louis, move.
And you're a prick. For somebody that I know's been waiting to speak.
So are you? Go and quiet to the police about that. Caffeine all day. That's me.
He's out with James.
That's how you handle them, Louis.
True.
Austin Hyde from the TVC
Me and you, I need to
Disabled
put
Workers
you on your
Committee. I want to say solidarity to all of you from all the disabled trade unions. There may be talk of divisions in trade unions, but I can tell you this now.
We're all united, disabled trade unions. We're on your side. We're 100% behind you. We stand together against ableism within society.
With the other side, with the MP.
And what this
Here,
government's doing
yeah, you're not even here to protest. Here to follow us. Stop it.
Personal independent trainers, trying to impact on the university clinics.
Oh, I've stopped wearing
drive 70,000 people further into poverty. It could also mean hundreds of thousands of people earning less than £4,500 a year. And they say they have a sheet, nothing to say we've got to get more disabled people into work. But how on earth can this happen when they're cutting everybody's benefits right down to size? How can these people struggle to put food on the table? How can these people struggle to live in a house? And also, how can they struggle when employers, public sectors are cutting reasonable adjustments? Private employers are cutting reasonable adjustments at work. They're describing us disabled people as unproductive elements of society. That is just sickening. It makes me very, very angry. I want to say that I was diagnosed with autism at the age of 4, in a very dreadful age, in a very out-of-date age. I was all forced against my will into an appalling special needs school. My parents absolutely rejected it, but we fought to get me out of there. But the sad reality is those children in that school, if they're alive today, they could be drooling in care homes. And I can remember when the parents of the so-called normal children, as they turned up for a day's outing, we had to be hidden in a heated compound. Absolutely dreadful when there was no air conditioning. That's how disabled people were treated then. But how are we treated today? We expect cutting our disability.
Oh, you can!
I am absolutely angry and sickened to say the least. I also want to make quite clear that the government says they can't afford, they've got to balance the books, they've got to cut £5 billion, and this is what they're doing to disabled people. Well, guess what? There's about billions of pounds not collected from businesses, taxes we're talking about, £123 billion of tax per year, it was reported 10 years ago, and probably even worse. We've got all these tax havens worth trillions collected. And yet, we could actually do a lot of benefit for this country's economy, but instead they decide to do attack the disabled. I also want to add, as a trade unionist, and I raised this at the TSC Disabled Workers Conference earlier this month, I made quite clear that we should not be putting up with the appalling benefit sanctions imposed on job centres and local authorities. I made clear that we should have a trade dispute with the employer. This is an attack on our pay terms and conditions. Why should we do a dreadful job of imposing sanctions on disabled people? It's time we talk about balloting all these employees, these members of our trade union, for strike action. That's what we need to do. And I can remember back in the 70s when we didn't have so many anti-union laws, when we could have unofficial walkouts. Well, I'll tell you what, personally, I think we should have an official walkout for any benefit sanction that's imposed on disabled people. We should stand together and stand united. It sickens me that these ableist MPs in the House of Commons are going to vote this bill through. I'm glad we got decent MPs who came out to speak today, but we need more of them, and we need to get the message through. And those sickening disabled people right at the back, and I say ableist people, that's what they are. That's what they really are underneath. Pretending to be somebody they're not. The way they've been intimidating us today. We stand united. Let's get everybody, every disabled worker into a trade union. Let's help every unemployed disabled person into work, into a trade union. Stand up for yourselves, ourselves. Better pay terms and conditions. Solidarity, sisters and brothers.
You just follow me around, does it?
Yeah. I'm your personal cameraman.
When James is around, there's always trouble.
There's always trouble where you are. And my ashes.
Ash has been relatively calm. What's this, a public school boy?
Huh? Yeah, should we go?
What we got a load of Hooray Henrys for? Go the toffs. Go over there and tell them to cut their benefits. Ho Ray Henrys. Go and show the lefties what productivity is. I'm really annoyed.
Yeah. Where?
There'll be a stop the war somewhere. This chick will be.
Okay. Hunger strike.
Yeah.
And I said, well, with this you cannot say that.
1 sec.
I'm a 6 second, please.
Do you want to do an interview?
Sorry, are you from the press?
Oh, we're filming, yeah.
Yes, which one? Are you independent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're independent. Yeah.
I'm as neutral as your flagpole.
Yeah.
I had a good achievement today. So I made the MP to come and sit here with me and gave me a letter. So I will break my strike tonight. But I was waiting for the press to come. Few people came. Are you on YouTube or he is?
I'm on Kick and YouTube. I'm
He's
on
on
YouTube.
Kick.
Thank you, CP.
May I know? May I know which one?
I'm on YouTube.
Where are you? Sorry, what's the
Yes,
badge
I want to
here?
know where you are.
NUJ.
Sorry?
NUJ.
NU10.
NUJ.
NUJ, National
Yeah.
Union of Journalists.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you a journalist school, or because you look too young to be a journalist?
No, I got my own channel.
Sorry?
I got my own channel.
Situations down there, is
Which
it?
channel is that?
YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Corruption by
Yeah.
police and social services.
Yes, but mine is quite serious, and I am on hunger strike. I
So
sleep
what
here.
sort of violence has your former partner?
Physical, made me disabled, stolen my money, 200K, stolen my car, damaged my house.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Physical, emotional, rape.
Has he been prosecuted for this?
Not yet. That's why I sue the police, because police could have been prevented. Are you recording? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, police could have been prevented this, but
That's
they
just
didn't.
disgraceful. They come up with some excuse. And
But I have good news, because after 8 days, today MP came and talked to me.
who's your MP?
Is Miss Sarah O'Neill.
Who?
Sarah O'Neill,
Which constituency?
conservative. She's conservative, right?
Yeah, which? There's not many of them left. It must be a posh area.
Yes. And then I told her about my demand,
Okay.
and she delivered it. So
Okay.
I am very grateful.
Well, I mean, like I say, if you've caused an injury like that, that is disgraceful.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
And the thing is that social services are just useless. They will pick up a case if they feel like it.
Yes, and I am not here only for me. I'm here to change policies, to change.
My ex has admitted that basically there's no violence, nothing, yeah? And yet they still persecute because they're idiots, yeah? And yet when there is a case of actual violence, yeah? I mean, people say stuff, do you know what I mean? I mean, I know how to cuss in perfect Hindi, but that's because my ex speaks Hindi. I'm so sorry to hear about this.
No, that's fine. Thank you very much.
I will look up your case.
Thank you. Thanks. Okay.
Don't go west, you will go up.
Yeah.
No, mate, now it's going on. I need to talk to Louis about conviction. I just need to talk to Louis about conviction.
You can trust me, Louis.
No, I need to talk to you on your own.
Oh, come on, see.
No, I need to talk to Louis on his own.
Three's company.
No, I need to talk to Louis.
Oh, come on, you see him all the time. You're like joining the hip, you two.
Let me put Louis just told.
Don't let
So what channel is it you do?
So that Louis Everton.
He's a bit,
Yeah.
he's a bit bossy.
I
That's
don't
what
think
I'm doing.
Louis, can you go up there? You can go up
Wait,
there.
let me finish here. I'll finish here.
I want my mates to give me a camera, can I make his
Yeah.
But I got all the fetish on there for Louis, how we are? Ben?
Chill.
I am chill.
Going to be ending live broadcast now. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Louis Arrington. I'm an independent journalist and I cover protests and events across London. Be sure to subscribe, also hit the bell notification button. Thanks for tuning in. See you all on the next live broadcast.